Hello, I'm here in Morocco for the next 7 days and using it as a recovery from 5 months of intense cycling training. The day before I came here, I went out on a ride and completely destroyed my legs, so that I knew that for the next 7 days I could just heal up. I'm going to have a massage tomorrow. That should be fun. Never had a massage before. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I've never really been into any sport in particular as intense as I've been cycling for the past 5 months. So I never really cycled before that, but in December of last year I started doing something every day. So I bought myself some rollers so that when it would be rainy outside, I would always be able to do something intense inside, so some interval sessions and stuff like that. And then when it was sunny, I live near some hills, so if it was sunny, I'd always go out and ride up and down some hills, do it as intense as possible, trying to get as fast as I can. But yeah, I've never been into a sport as intense as I've been into cycling. The only thing I ever did before that was anything similar was skateboarding, and I got obsessed about that. But the thing with skateboarding is that you get injured pretty much every time you go out, so it wasn't really, it wasn't conducive to you getting better. Like, you'd obsess about it, but every time you try a new trick you'd get injured, and then you wouldn't be able to come back for another month, and then you try it again and you get injured, and it was just too slow a progression for me. I loved it. It was so creative, but I've sort of moved all of that same thinking, that obsession I had with skateboarding, onto cycling. But anyway, so I'm going off on a tangent. But yeah, so I've been cycling it's really intense for the last 5 months, because about 2 or 3 months ago I booked a flight to Chiang Mai to a fruit festival, which has now become a bike festival, which is great for me, because that's the reason I was going to go to this fruit festival in the first place before it changed to a bike festival. But I knew that so before I would never have pictured myself going on my own to Chiang Mai to cycle up a massive hill that would be like the biggest challenge of my life. So I made sure that for the 5 months, I used it as a goal, so that the 5 months before, or the 3 months before I knew that I was going to go to Chiang Mai, I would make sure that every single day I would be hitting it as hard as possible to train on my bike, because I knew that if I was going up the Doi Satet mountain in Chiang Mai, and I knew that maybe one day I hadn't trained as hard as possible, that was going to be a splinter in my mind that was going to stop me from pushing as hard as possible, and I would be disappointed in myself. So basically all this is leading to is the fact that for the last 5 months I've trained as hard as I possibly could, more than I have ever done in my life. And that is the reason why I'm here in Morocco with my girlfriend, having a relaxing recovery, 7 days recovery. And I'm getting to really enjoy it, because before I came, because I'd trained so hard and I got used to doing something every day really intense, I almost felt scared, that I felt anxious that I wouldn't be training, that my legs wouldn't hurt by the end of the day. I felt anxious that wouldn't be the case. But I think I needed it. I think I needed time to recover. I needed these 7 days in the sun. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. So lots of stretching, breathing in the morning, drinking lots of water, eating lots of fruit and veg, and massages. Sounds good. So 7 days here in Morocco, and then 10 days of intense training back at home in London, and then off to Chiang Mai, where I should be ready to hit the Doi Satet mountain as hard as I possibly can and not be disappointed in myself. I'm excited. Should be good. Okay, see you in a bit.